Now on our pound, we'll be looking at our analysis for our pound and any pairs that is relating to our pound, both our euro to our pound to our odd to our New Zealand to our CAD. Now let's start with our pound index. As we can see on our pound index, we are actually on a downward trend on the daily time frame. As we can see it, long time frame, we are actually on a downward trend. I also draw this as another you know downward trend here below, which is our resistance downward trend. As we can see now, our price is actually falling. It has tested this area at push up. What we are actually waiting for, as our price has pushes up, it is not a must it touches this our how do I call it, our downward resistance, anyhow you want to see it. But let's see, we're actually on a downtrend on our um pound, by the way, and we would likely be having that downtrend to around this our key level here area here, where we saw our price came here to test this area, then we saw a push up. We saw another price came here, tested here, and we saw this push up, right? Now we are to see another fall again on our pound to test this our area before we consider going bullish on our pound index, before we consider going bullish. So it just depends, or we might continue on a downtrend move. But let's get a drop first on our pound index. That is exactly what we are aiming for on our 4-hour time frame. We are also aiming to actually see that drop. As we can see the huge push up here, and we saw price our long week and around the week touches here, and it saw the push up. So we will be seeing a fall, by the way. So I'm still considering this candle week on our 4-hour as a retracement. Then we will actually continue on a fall on our pound. So now let's see on our euro itself. Now our euro itself is actually in a bearish move. Let's analyze this here as a key level area here. Euro and seeds, I personally will be taking it that our euro would actually be pushing up very soon. The reason is that our pound is about to start dropping, right? And when our pound starts dropping, we should be seeing a bullish move on any pair we are trading to. So especially that our euro, whereby it has come to test this our key level area, which was once a resistance level here. This price has once a resistance level here. So when our price touches here, we are very much likely to get a bullish move, as it has happened before. When our price fell, it touches this our previous resistance and pushes up. We are very much likely to see that bullish move here. So let's expecting a push up on this our euro pound to our euro pound. Now on our pound odd, by the way, as I said, will very much likely be having a pullback, a fall, right? I'm seeing it as a downtrend move, a bearish move, a retracement, by the way. So as we are having that fall on our pound index, then definitely we will be seeing that fall on our pound to our odd. And if we don't, we might not get this retracement up to here. Our retracement can actually go as high again, testing our resistance level here. As you can see, our price actually, on ranging within this area here. As you can see, our week here on our daily time frame, price actually fluctuating within this area here. So if our pound to our odd goes bullish, come here, then definitely we will be seeing a drop again. So that is, by the open of the London section, then we should be aiming to actually take a shot, which means we are still on a legitimate um ranging market move. And if not, it does not happen, then we should probably be seeing our retracement here and a fall, breaking our previous lower lows. So above all, we are aiming to go short on our pound to our odd. Depends on how our price plays out by the time our London section opens for the day. Now on our pound New Zealand, I'm also aiming for a fall on my pound New Zealand. So I would want my pound to actually go bullish a little bit, and then a fall, as we are aiming for a fall on our pound New Zealand, as we are aiming for. So our pound to our New Zealand should actually be falling any moment now. As you can see on our 4-hour time frame, price actually failing to break this previous highs here. It came down to pushes up, came down, it pushes up, then come down again. So we should be expecting a push up again, then a fall on our pound New Zealand. Now on our pound CAD, our pound itself CAD is actually giving us that fall on against our CAD. If you have to compare our CAD is actually going bullish. So this is actually to show that our pound to our CAD will actually very much likely to drop more when our London section opens to our New York section. Very much it will likely to drop more on our pound to our CAD. On our 4-hour time frame, we are starting to get like a pullback on our 4-hour time frame. You can see a drop, and we are starting to have that pullback. If we can have the pullback here, then definitely we should continue our bearish move on our pound to our CAD. And now on our Swiss franc, pound Swiss franc, one thing I know about our Swiss franc is that our Swiss franc is falling rapidly, very, very well. It's actually falling. So we might not be seeing that drop on our pound to our Swiss franc. We can probably be seeing a bullish move on our pound to our Swiss franc, then a retracement, and possibly might continue to go bullish because our Swiss franc itself is actually on a fall.